Hey everybody, welcome back. I am Van Johnson and this is Banter Pirates, and today we're going to talk about drones. No big deal, right? We'll see.
We have objects in the sky that are the size of an SUV over any city, over any state. It's an invasion of our airspace in the Hill right now. How do you address this at this point?
Well, here's the real deal, Harris. I'm also on the Transportation Committee, on the Aviation Subcommittee, and I've gotten to know people. And from very high sources, very qualified sources, very responsible sources, I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. That Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward.
Given us some pretty dire information.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's amazing that this is it's not a big deal. Nothing to see here, one of those kind of deals.
Here, and I want to make sure that our viewers are digesting this. Iran has the capability to pull up along our eastern seaboard and launch drones the size of an SUV into the skies of several states, particularly New Jersey, where we know the incoming president has a large home.
I say shoot them down, get them down any way that you can, but
He's a smart guy.
Right now they're probably extracting information. This is a clear and present danger to the United States and to our president-elect, and it's a serious business.
Well, and if one of them happens to fall and they're fueled, that explosion could kill people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're passing each other.
Now, if this was over South Carolina, I guarantee you somebody would have already shot these down.
I mean, how do they not know what's going on?
Stop cursing.
Near Trump's Bedminster Golf Club and the Picatinny Arsenal, which is a military research and manufacturing facility.
What is going on in New Jersey?
The Bureau is actively investigating the situation you mentioned. We do not attribute that to an individual or a group yet. We're investigating, but I don't have an answer.
Sabrina, can you tell me what the Pentagon is doing to address this issue of drone sightings over New Jersey? It's near sensitive installations. The FBI is involved. What is the Pentagon doing?
Sure. So at this time, aware of those drone sightings that have been reported, at this time, we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary. We're going to continue to monitor what is happening, but, at no point were our installations threatened when this activity was occurring.
Nice. Oh, but don't worry. Democrat Governor Phil Murphy says, relax.
We don't see any concern for public safety. We had last night 49 sightings. These are apparently as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So if something is not a threat, why would it go dark? Why would it be so evasive? There's just so much wrong with all this. It really is.
Well, we shouldn't dismiss anything. And by the way, in all my years with military intelligence, I could tell you, Laura, we have the most sophisticated intelligence gathering instruments on the face of the earth. So I don't buy this explanation that, well, we don't know who they are, we can't answer this, we can't answer that. And in regard to Governor Murphy's statement, how does he know there's no threat? Has he been told something that the public has not been told?
True.
So I'm beginning to believe that maybe somehow it's our government that may be involved in some testing of these drones. Now, I don't have that as a fact, but short of them giving us information, what conclusion do you really come?
Okay, but why would they test it over New Jersey? Go out in the freaking desert and test it or somewhere. That to me doesn't make sense either. If they're testing something, why are they going to use the general public as a testing place? Just seems awfully weird and just not enough answers.
This reminds me a little bit, it's a different facts, obviously, but Steve, of the surveillance balloon. Remember we were told initially, the Chinese surveillance, that was nothing, and Then we saw it flying over the United States, and it turns out it was a sophisticated surveillance operation that had already fed back information to China, a lot of information, before we actually destroyed it.
Talk about the catch of the day. It's the Chinese spy balloon found by the U.S. Navy.
The U.S. Navy coming in with a China balloon.
You can see balloon fabric on the boat deck and boxes being unloaded.
That was being kind of treated the same way as this is now. Like, blasé. You know what I mean?
On the dock. The balloon was discovered off North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Debris from the shoot-down lies scattered across 7 miles. Or about the stunning moment the spy balloon was shot out of the sky.
Okay, what asinine thing about this is the stunning moment they shot a rocket at a frickin' balloon, which they could have just shot a gun. The guns that are on the plane, which have been a hell of a lot cheaper, but shall I digress?
Break one, blast one, that is a big kill.
We have eyes on the balloon falling.
It's the first time an aircraft has been shot down over U.S. territory since World War II.
So again, the dismissive response from Governor Murphy, I find that appalling really quickly.
I agree. Well, he is a Democrat.
Well, I do too, because not only could they arm these drones with bombs, they could certainly use chemical weapons on these drones. Dismiss nothing, but send the helicopters up, send our drones up, the satellites could track them. How about getting straight with the American people? Let us know what's going on.
Damn into that one, man. I want to know. I'm not in New Jersey, but I want to know what the hell's going on.
How about some actual facts?
There you have it. I don't even know what to say. Our government at its finest. Just blowing smoke. You know, if you lived in those states, I would be concerned. If I looked outside and I saw huge drones, especially the size of an SUV, it's cause for alarm. The problem is we need answers. We deserve answers. We pay taxes. Everything that happens in this country is because of us and what we pay for. We are entitled to answers for this kind of thing, especially when it's over top of our homes. Them ghosting us and just saying like, oh, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It is. And if they were testing drones, I think it's bullshit. I think it's all a bunch of shit. If they were testing drones coming off of a seaboard into the land, they would find another place to do it that's inconspicuous instead of New Jersey. But I don't understand why people aren't shooting them down. I don't understand why they're not shooting them down. I don't understand why they're not shooting them down and tearing them apart. I mean, don't send up an F-22 Raptor and a missile that's hundreds of thousands of dollars to shoot down a frickin' drone, which is what they did for a hot air balloon, which, the White House we have in right now, I was not surprised, the stupidity. But we've got to find out, and we deserve answers as the American people. I hope we get them soon. I hope people can stop worrying in Jersey and all these other states that they're starting to show up now. From what I understand, are there parts of the world as well. Here we go. But anyway, thank you for being here. If it's your first time here, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. This is Drones. Hopefully we're going to get some answers soon. I don't know. With this White House, I doubt it. I think we're going to have to wait till Trump comes into office to get so much of this crap figured out. Thanks, everybody. Take care. See you soon.